one of the things that has helped me to grow as a person over the last few years is taking time out to self-reflect every single week. And the reason why I self-reflect is because I want to go over my week. I want to go over the person who I was that week, the decisions that I made. Are they in alignment with the goals that I have? And the reason why I encourage people to self-reflect is because if you don't never have a chance to sit down and reflect over your actions or anything like that, you may want to grow, but if you don't sit down and look over what you have done for the week, you're going to continue to repeat the same cycle over and over and over until it's been a whole year went past and you realize that I've been doing the same thing for the entire year. For 52 weeks, you've been doing the same thing over and over and over. If you start this week of self-reflecting and you look at what you've done this week, you can now make some changes. If you dislike what you did this week, if you feel as though what you did wasn't as productive, you can now make changes for the upcoming week. You can now make changes so that you can work on becoming the person that you want to be. I'm not saying that these things are going to happen overnight, but what I can say is self-reflection does help you to see yourself. And when you self-reflect, you have to be honest with yourself. You can't coddle yourself. You have to be honest with yourself, especially if you want to grow. Self-analysis is so important in growing and evolving and becoming the person that you want to be. You're going to have to self-reflect and see what changes you need to make. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy, because sometimes we can look at other people and criticize other people, but when do you actually sit down and criticize yourself? When do you actually sit down and say, okay, I didn't have to do this week. I could have done something better. I chose to do this. We are all choosing things. We are all making choices in life. And I don't know who created this quote, but I remember an author saying that your choices in your present results in life are the subtotal of the choices that you make every day. So what are you choosing to do? What are you choosing to do every day that you can make a change in? We always have the ability to choose, unless you are locked up in a prison. And even if you're locked up in a prison, you have the ability to think different. You have the ability to read books, to become a better version of yourself, even during that time. So whatever you are choosing every day is the reason why you are getting the results that you are getting each and every day. Whatever you are choosing to do. So if you choose to watch a Netflix series for 8 hours instead of actually listening to a self-improvement podcast, or actually probably just reading a book for 30 minutes instead of watching that 8-hour series on Netflix, because I'm not saying that we can't have these little things, enjoy Netflix, but probably cut it down to an 8-hour series. You already work an 8-hour job without a pay, just to sit down and watch Netflix. These actors are probably already making their money based off of the movies that they created. So I want you to sit down today and actually think about what you are choosing in your life right now, and look at the results in your life. Whatever results you have in your life is based on what you are choosing. So if you want to see a change, then you need to make a change in your choices. And sometimes that does come with you being uncomfortable. But like I say, anything that you may want in life, especially when you're evolving, it may not be easy, but when you see the results, it'll be worth it. Happy Wednesday, and thank you guys for watching.